Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Saturday the 5th of July 2025. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your weekend. This is my second video of the day. My earlier video, before I had breakfast, I was saying I'm looking forward to a YouTube recording of a concert from yesterday featuring Chaka Khan at Montreux Jazz Festival. I'm a little way through it. I'm paused it to play this game. I've had breakfast. I paused it to play this game with you, and just to mention some things. Chaka Khan looks amazing. She's 72. She looks great. When she opens her mouth, those instantly recognizable vocal sounds come out, and you know that you're in the world of Chaka Khan. She's so brilliant. Now, this is not an accusation, but I have to wonder if she hadn't had a little too much vino. Just the impression. I'm not saying that it is true, but while I was watching it, I was wondering, I wonder, have you been hitting the sauce? I hope not. But anyway, that was the kind of slight impression I've got in the first part. But the reason I've paused the concert, though, and not watched it all the way through, is it's more than 3 hours. I didn't realize it's actually a whole concert. I thought it was just like a set from Chaka Khan, but no, there are other artists too. And it seems to be a tribute to Quincy Jones, who I've mentioned a couple of times on this channel. Of course, died not long ago. Fantastic producer, songwriter. I've mentioned him a couple of times. It's a tribute to the concert is a tribute to Quincy Jones, and it's so far it's been funk and soul. I'm not sure if we're going to have jazz. Chaka Khan has done more pure jazz type stuff. I mean, she's done everything actually over the years. So I've yet to see how it's going to continue. But anyway, I'm just taking a quick break to that. What else is going on? Since we're playing the New York Times Sudoku puzzle, a quick snippet of news, unfortunate and sad news from the US, from New York, that a teenage boy who was found unconscious on top of a subway train has died. And apparently this is a thing in New York where people subway surf, or young kids mostly subway surf, and that means lying on top of a subway car. A crazy thing to do. They're trying to stop it, cut down on it, but it's a really dangerous and insane thing to do. Please don't ever do such a thing. The first time I ever saw people riding on top of trains was back in the 1980s, when I went to India, and I saw trains with people on the top. And I don't think they were thrill seeking though. They were just trying to go ride for free. I didn't see it much, but I did see it occasionally. I've never seen that in Thailand. I don't know if it happens in Thailand. I've certainly never witnessed it myself, but there's not much point because the trains are so slow. You can probably walk faster than most of the trains anyway. You're probably just wasting your time. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku then, shall we? As I said, New York Times, hard level puzzle. Let's begin now. Well, not now so much as when we see our first digit. That's when we'll be able to begin, of course. Oh, no. Let's see what's going on with these twos. We've got 2 across here and down here, so we get 2s in one of those squares blocking back here, and a 2 up there, and a 2 down there. That's got to be a 2. We have 5 this way, and up here. So let's put our digit 5 where it must go. Seems to be a slow start. I can't find much. When I get to the point where I don't find very much, normally I shall just try and go around the clock and see if I spot anything like that. A solitary 3. Four. Can definitely get 4s across here. Excuse me, 4s across there. That's a 4. We've got 4 and 5 blocking down here. We've got 4 and 5 blocking across here. So we found a pair of 4 and 5 in those squares. Doesn't help me out much, but let's see what else we're missing from here, which is not 4 or 5. It's going to be 3, 6, 9. No, that can't be right. 4, 5, 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. 3's there, 7's there. 6 is anywhere, I guess. Oh well. Back to sequentially searching. Searching sequentially, I should say. Always put your adverb after your gerund form. So I definitely know that 8s are in those squares. And there. And somewhere there and there. But it's not particularly helpful, but it is something that I know. And if I draw the blue lines, sometimes it helps me to remember. Because I do have a very poor memory. We've got 9s over there. So 8, 9 in those squares. One, 9, 1, 9. Oh dear, this is going to be a tough game. I can feel it in my water. Hmm. Not getting there, not getting there. Okay, I'm going to have to put in some pencil marks, even at this really early stage, which I am loath to do because it means that it's going to be a lot of candidates. But I really don't know the way forward here. I'm just not spotting anything. And a few pairs might make me go, oh yeah, look at that. They might not, I don't know. We got 4, 5 down here, we got 4 and 5 across there. So we can say that that's our pair of 4 and 5. Let's work on this block here. 7 blocks down there, we get 7s in those squares there. 3 blocks down there, we get 3s in those squares there. The missing number is 6, and I don't really have any clue on 6, but I will fill it in anyway just because it gives me a 6-7 pair there, and that might turn out to be useful right up here. Now I know we've got 8 blocking like this, so we've got a pair of 8s there, and I know we've got 9 blocking across here and 9 blocking down here, so 9 in one of those 2 squares blocking there, so that's a pair of 9s there. Now the other numbers, 4 blocks down here, that's not very good. 5, no, don't need 5. 6, don't seem to know very much about 6. So no, it's not really much help. I had looked at this already but not got very far, so let's see. Let's just go around looking for pairs first of all. It might be beneficial. Certainly 2s are a pair there and there. Eights in those. We've got 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square, so we've got a pair of 8s there as well. As I feared, not many pairs either. And so I guess I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go fully fledged candidate warfare here. Anything else that I see that looks likely? Not really. Okay, so I'm going to do... this block is complete. I'm going to start here and work my way across there for no good reason whatsoever. But anyway, we've got ones blocking down here like this, so that puts ones into those squares there. 3 blocking across here, that puts 3s there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are done. Ah! Well, wouldn't you know it, that's lucky, isn't it? That's a lucky place to start. We've got ourselves a pair of 1 and 3 in this block. So let's immediately get rid of that one and those ones and 3s there. And it also will give us a pair of 1s down there. Not much more info about the 3s though. But that's a good start. That was lucky that I chose that block. Pure chance. Now, has it affected anything else? The 2s, not really. 4. No. 6. No. 7. No. 8, 9. Okay, so that's done then. Alright, but I will explore this column now, knowing that we've got a pair of 1 and 3. So, not including 1 and 3, we are looking for 5, 6, no, 5, 7, 8, 9, I think. 5, 7, 8, 9. So, 5, 7, 8, 9. 5, 8 and 9 here, so that's going to be a 7, and so that's, sorry, that's put that in properly, 7, and that's going to be an 8, and that's not going to be an 8, and neither of are those going to be an 8. And we'll be left with 5 and 9 in these squares here. Can I get either the 5 or the 9? And I think not. But anyway, that's something. No. No, I don't see any. Alright, let's do what I was going to do, which is to go across this middle section here. Yeah, let's do it. What do we know about 1s? Anything new? Not really. 1s still possible there. 2, 3 across there. 4 blocking down here. No info on 6. 7, 8, 9, done. And back over this side, 1 blocking up here. 4 blocking down there. 6. I don't know much about 6. And we are done. But I'm not seeing much across the middle here. I was hoping to get something, but if it's there, I don't see it. So let's come up to the top here. 1 blocking up and across there like that. So we get 1s as candidates there. 2, 3 blocking up there. 5 blocking up here. Ooh. 6 across the middle there. 7 up there. And 9 across and up there. Okay. Are you seeing anything? I'm not. So we need to keep going. We got 1 across here like this. That's going to give me 1s in those squares there. 2, 3. Nope. Six across the middle. 7 blocking up there. And over here to 3. We don't know anything about 3, do we? Oh yeah, we do. We've got 3 blocking up there. 5 blocking up here. 7 blocking up there. 8 blocking up there. 9 blocking like this. Oh dear, it's still looking very tough. So 1 block, 1 is done. 2 blocking down here and across there. 3 blocking down here like this. 4, 5. 9 blocking down there. Tough game, tough game. There must be something somewhere, but anyway. 1s go there. 2 blocks down and across there. Let's hope we get something in this block here. 3, any idea on 3s? No idea. Ooh, it's a candidate nightmare. I've got 7 here. Why have I got 7 there? 1, 2, 3. I said 4, 5 in those squares there. 7. I've got 7 across here. That can't be 7. That's a 6. And that's a 3. Oh my god. Alright, okay, stop with the comments. I got it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Stop with the comments. I did make a mistake there. My apologies. Trying to get rid of you, not put you in. Thank you. Also got 3s in this row now. So that's a pair of 1 and 2. Threes can go up there. I'm sorry about this. I've made it probably unnecessarily complex by not realizing something obvious, but there you go. Sometimes it goes like that on this channel. Welcome to the channel. You will often see daft mistakes. But recovery from mistakes, right? We're allowed to make mistakes and recover. It's just proof that I play these games without any kind of idea of what I'm doing, first of all. Right, we've definitely moved on a bit now and reduced our crazy reduced our crazy number of candidates, so that's more enticing. Right, let's see what we've got now. We've got ones as shown now. Are there any other things to change? I think it looks okay. We don't have any completed digits, by the way. We've got twos as shown. Looks to be in order to me. Threes now. Okay, we've got 5 blocking across here, so that can't be a 5. We've got 5 blocking across here, so this can't be a 5, and this must be a 5, and this can't be a 5. That's looking a bit better. 6s. I think that's okay. 7. Alright, so I think that's straightened out now, so all we have to do is continue searching for patterns. But it ought to be a bit easier this time, hopefully. I say ought to be, that doesn't mean to say that it will be. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Come on, come on, come on. I'm really not seeing it. And there may be some pointing pairs that I've missed. I'm hoping there might be somewhere. Did I just have another pair here? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we've got 4 in these squares here, and we've got 7 in those squares there. So that's a pair of 4 and 7 in this row. Hidden pair, 4 and 7. Easier to see if you're using a computer and highlighting stuff. So this is 4 and 7 only. And so I can remove the other numbers. So that means we remove a 3 from there. We remove 2, a 3, and a 9 from there. And now we see what we've got. Yeah, 2, 3, 9 there. That looks good. Right, now, come on. You've done something, haven't you? Yep, now we've got pointing 2s up here, so that can't be a 2. That must be a 3. That must be an 8. That must be a 7. And we get rid of the 7s there, and we're left with a pair of 1 and 9 there, so that must be a 6. That must be a 3. And we've got a lot of 3s to get rid of, so should we do that first? Before we go any further, just to clear things up a little bit. Okay, we've also got 3s to remove down there. And 3s to remove there because of the pointing 3s there. Is that looking tidier? I believe so. Now anyway, we've got 1 and 9 down here, so this is a 4. And we've got 1 and 9 and 4. This is an 8. And there's our 6. 1, 9 in that square. See? See, even though there are lots of candidates, we will get there eventually. That's my promise on this channel. Even if the going looks tough, there's always a way out. Right, let's see where we are again. 1s to get rid of there. And now 1 must be in one of these 2 squares down here, so we also get rid of the 1s there. Don't have any completed digits yet. Get rid of 4s there, shall we? Right, okie dokie. Let's find the rest. Okay, we've got 6 blocking this square here, so we know that 6s must be in one of these 2 squares. So in fact we can also remove the 6s there. Somehow I've not done that. Okay, and we've got 6 blocking across here. In fact we've got 6 in that square there. And this must be our 2. And there's a 4. 7 there. Get rid of the 7s up there. Get rid of that 2. We've got a 6 here, so this is a 9. 4 goes there. 4 is there. 7 in that square. Get rid of the 7s in those squares up there. Pair of 1 and 6 there, so that's a 3. 3, 1. 6. Let's get rid of. Let's put the 3 down there. Get rid of the 6s up. Oops. Hit the wrong key again. 6 there, and get rid of the 1s there. And we're left with 7 and 8 and a 1 6 there. Completed digit now is digit 4. We've got 1 and 6 here, and we've got 3 there, and so that is a 9, making that a 9, and there's our 2, 1, 6 in that square, 2 there, 3 there, 3 there, 8 there. Okay, we're almost home and dry. Just a little bit more to go now. Where are you? Where are you? 6 is there. That's got to be a 1. So that's our 9. That's our 1, and 6 finishes the grid. So sorry it took a long time. Even though I started candidates earlier, it's just difficult to find that. I think that was probably a tough game, unless I missed something obvious at the beginning, and I definitely made a mistake in the middle, but there you go. Got you to the end. Bye-bye.